you're a small creator, don't sleep on the power of community, because if we all come together as one, imagine how far we could go. Imagine how far we can grow. So you're a small creator, you probably just got started on YouTube, maybe you just transitioned to YouTube from TikTok, but either way, now you're trying to be a full-time content creator, or you're just trying to do it more consistently, right? And you're trying to figure out where to start. Well, look no further, because on this channel, that's all that we're going to be talking about. How to grow on YouTube, how to monetize your YouTube, how to make thumbnails, how to do edits, how to generate passive income online, so that way we can reclaim our time back and actually have that time to do the things that we really want to do, right? And that's really the goal, being able to do the things you want to do on your own terms. Honestly, at least that's my goal. I want to be able to go out when I want to go out. I want to take a trip when I want to take a trip. I want to fly my people out of town whenever I want to. I want to take my kids wherever they want to go and buy them whatever they want, whenever they want it. Obviously, there's limits to it, but you know what I'm saying. You guys get the gist. So I think that for this episode, it was really, important to me, because if I could just share a little bit of the information that I've learned just in this short time of me being consistent on YouTube, that would just be amazing. Because when I just started, I wish that I had knew this information. It's just like networking, but in the digital space, if that makes sense. And sometimes when we learn things and we don't share it with others, imagine all the time and effort and energy and sacrifices we had to make in order to learn some of the stuff that we know now. If we could all come together as one and share our knowledge in this one pool, imagine how much more further we can all go. Imagine how many mistakes that we would have made that now we won't have to, because we're learning from each other. So I think that's kind of what the biggest thing is that I want my channel to be about, is just truly being able to share that knowledge and help other people. So from what I've learned as far as doing content creation, number one, CapCut and Canva are your best friends. This is not even a joke. It's so easy to use. Both platforms give you a free version. I recommend getting the pro versions. Those are the ones that I have, because they give you a couple more features than what you would have if you had the free version. But we're talking about beginner level. Say you're just now starting out making content. Say you've never been on a platform before. YouTube is your very first platform that you've been on, and you just want to be able to get your start. Download Canva, download CapCut, and I guarantee you, you will not regret it. And maybe I should actually do a couple videos on here that kind of show how I do different edits, like my thumbnails, and show how I edit my videos and do voiceovers and stuff. Would you guys like that? If you would like that, let me know. Put something in the comments, let me know, because I'll be more than happy to show y'all how I do that as well. I'm just really excited. I also named this channel Creator Wealth Society, because I really want for my women to know there is another way, there is another option. But what we're not going to do is sit here and make unnecessary mistakes if we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to CapCut, it does give you a lot of different capabilities. So you have different templates that you can use on there. Say that you go to where it has templates at the bottom, it'll open up and you can type in luxury template or fitness template or quote, motivational template. And it'll give you all these things, and it'll tell you how many videos it needs or how many pictures it needs in order to make that out for you. And a lot of times you can use it. I don't really use the templates so much, because I'm more of I want to create my stuff from scratch, because that's just who I am as a person. I just love creating. That's really what I do. And so I like to create a lot of my stuff from scratch. But if you're just having brain fog, or like I say, you're just beginning and you're trying to figure it out, CapCut is awesome, especially if you're trying to do shorts, okay? For long form content, CapCut is also awesome. It's not really, and I think that's another reason why I don't really use templates, because I kind of I really enjoy doing long form content a lot more than short form content. And on YouTube, it pays you out a lot more for long form content than it does short term content or short form content. And so I think that that's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily use templates as much, because when you're using long form, a lot of those templates are just like a little video here, video here, video here, video here, really, really fast, all put together, 30 seconds long, and that's it. When you're talking about long form, I mean 20 minutes or more. So I don't necessarily need a template for that, because why? I'm making my own content. Like, I am the content. There's nothing else that I necessarily need to put in here but the information that I'm trying to provide you guys, if that makes sense. So with CapCut, when you get ready to do your long form content, it's going to tell you a lot of different things that you can do. Like, you can add text in there. You could also have the opportunity to add captions in there. And it'll give you all different kinds of captions. So, you know, when you're normally watching like movies and videos and you go, like, imagine you're on Netflix and you're watching a movie, but you want to see the subtitles, and you go to the bottom and it allows you to select the subtitles. Same thing with CapCut, except it'll auto generate your subtitles. So now those days of typing in everything that you said and then trying to put it in the video and putting it for that specific time that you said it and then removing it, like, those times are over. It used to take me hours to transcribe my videos that I used to make. I promise you, it was ridiculous. So now to be able to just click a button and it does my whole transcription for me for my whole entire video, like, that's amazing. That's amazing. And then it'll let you change the fonts, the colors, the effects, all of that stuff. And also, like, say you have a video, you have a whole bunch that you're putting together and you want to be able to remove the sound off of all of those and just speak on it. It allows you to do voiceover. You can do voiceover on top of all of your stuff. You can, like I said, remove the background out of your video. Like, it's so many things that you can do. You can add multiple videos in one. And Canva has the same options as well, except for with Canva, one of the reasons why I like it. Well, let me finish with CapCut first. Also on CapCut, when you make a long form video, it also has another option. Oh my God, CapCut has so many options. Like, I just thought about something else to tell y'all with them too. But when you do your long form video, it has another option, right? So when you get ready to export it, it'll show you another selection where it'll chop that long form video up into a whole bunch of different short form videos for you automatically. Now, obviously, it's not going to be perfect. So you have to go through and, you know, move that little bar around so you can select the best portions of the videos that you want. But it pretty much gets it spot on. I don't know what type of AI they're using in there, but I promise you, it is so awesome. And to be able to make so many shorter videos off of that longer video is awesome too, because now you can use this for your shorts if you want to on your YouTube, just to, you know, push it a little bit more, because if you do shorts, it does reach more audience, not necessarily people who are going to subscribe, but that gives you an opportunity to bring more people to your page. Or you can even upload it to your TikTok now that we have it back. I don't know for how long, but you can upload it to your TikTok as well. And that'll allow you to be able to find more people that can come to your page to drive more traffic that way too. And I think I might actually make me a TikTok. I was kind of thinking that I don't want to because of everything that's going on right now. I don't know if we're going to still have TikTok in the next 6 months or, 12 months. But no matter what, it was a reminder to tell me, no matter what happens, make sure you keep an account of everybody's information. Build your own community, guys, on another platform or within your own CRM, because you never know what can happen to any of these social media sites. And imagine that TikTok really goes away for good. Imagine that YouTube really goes away for good. Imagine that Instagram or Facebook really goes away for good. What are you going to do at that moment when you don't have any more of your people that are your clients? Are you doing email marketing, or do you have a sales cadence? Being in tech also taught me so much about selling. B2B, which is business to business, B2C, which is business to consumer or customer, selling low ticket and high ticket offers, told me so many different things that I'm realizing it transmutes into so many different categories. You can use these tools and those skills to rinse and repeat into all kinds of other industries. Say you want to sell digital products, you can use those same methodologies to sell the digital products that you do when you were at your job. say that you're on YouTube, you can use those same methodologies to grow your YouTube channel the same way how you would do at your job, just in a different format, if that makes sense. So I think that that's pretty cool. Another thing that's cool about CapCut is that they also have, what was it? Oh, that might have been captions. I think it might be captions that I'm also thinking about. Captions allows you to have an AI character. So imagine that you're one of those people who are a little bit nervous to do content. You can upload a video of you saying whatever the paragraph is. So you make an account, you go onto AI character, you select make my own AI character. It's gonna show you on a camera, like it's gonna show you on a video using your camera, and then you're gonna read the screen. After you finish reading the little paragraph that it puts on your, video for you, then it's gonna upload your AI character. Now you can give it either a script that you can make off of ChatGPT if you want, or you can tell it what you want your AI character to say. And now you're making content without even making content, okay? Another thing, if you're one of those people, and that was on the Captions app, by the way. The first one was CapCut. The second one right now that I'm talking about is Captions. But we're going to swing back on over to CapCut just one more time, because another thing, if you have, like, say you're nervous, like you're just starting out, you don't really like your background, you don't have it set up all the way like you want, you can remove your background on CapCut and put yourself in a whole nother background. Now, so a place where people kind of like get messed up with it is they don't have a green screen. So sometimes when you're moving, you can still see just a little, just sometimes like a little fuzzy spot around their body. But if you go on Amazon and you get if they got green screens on there for like $10, literally. You could get you a little green screen, throw it behind you. So that way when you make your video, now when you put your new background behind it, that's going to be something that doesn't look like, it's not going to be able to capture nothing in your background because it's a green screen, if that makes sense. So it'll only be you, which will make your videos look a lot more crispy as well. And like I said, that's just a little tip for somebody who maybe you don't have the best background or whatever. You definitely want to make sure you have good lighting as well. I've got me a panel light from off Amazon. And I think I might do a video on like YouTube gear for beginners, because I think that'll be cool too. Like even right now, I feel like my videos are pretty crispy. Like they look pretty clear, and I'm just using the iPhone. I do have a camera, which I'm still looking for. If I don't find it, I'm really just gonna buy a new one. But I think that I may know where it is. So I'm gonna check one more time. But either way, this is showing you right here that you can use your camera on your phone. Make sure it's your back camera, not your front camera, because your front camera does not give you the best quality that your back camera will, okay? You can use your back camera. Make sure you turn your phone sideways, okay? Make sure you turn your phone sideways if you're making a YouTube long form video. If you want to make a YouTube short, then you're going to turn it portrait mode like this. So this is portrait, this is landscape, this is portrait, this is landscape. This is YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, TikToks. This is YouTube long form. Okay, this is how you always want to shoot. And honestly, I like it this way because I like when my camera right here is always at the top, because when it's down here at the bottom, it kind of gives me like a little funky angle, and I don't really like that. So when I do it sideways, I always make sure that the camera part is at the top, okay? You can do it however you want to do it. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing and what works for me. Because I just want us to win. Like, I seriously want us to win because I know that we can do it. I know it's totally possible. Y'all know me, always drinking my water. And I put chlorophyll inside of my water too. It's delicious and it's so good for your body. Like, if y'all don't know about chlorophyll, definitely check it out. Google it, ChatGPT it, look at the benefits. Like, you'll be surprised. It's awesome. But yeah, so CapCut and Captions, those are two amazing apps that will allow you to do so much. Now, let's head on over to, and I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to do tutorials for you guys too. Like, if you want to learn how to remove the background and do all of that stuff I'm talking about, I can do some videos to show you guys exactly what I mean. Like, that would be no problem. Now to get into Canva. I love Canva, y'all. I've been using Canva since before CapCut. And like Canva was what we used before all these new apps was coming out, okay? And before that, it was Adobe. And I still do recommend Adobe, but only honestly for like advanced, super advanced people. And I'm not saying that you're not advanced. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it or whatever. I'm just saying that me using Adobe, I've learned that you have to really play around with it for a very long time to just get a hang of it in order to figure out like what's what. Like, say you're trying to remove the background. It's gonna take a lot of different little clicks to do that versus going on Canva and just clicking remove background. You understand what I'm saying? I think Canva, CapCut, and Captions are way more user friendly, but Adobe Photoshop does a whole lot more and they have a whole lot more options. But you just really have to know exactly what you're doing because there's a lot of little micro steps that go into that. So Adobe Photoshop is awesome too. But I don't recommend it. Well, it's not that I don't recommend it. I do recommend it if you're advanced, but we're talking about if you're a new content creator, then Adobe Photoshop is not going to be for you right now. Okay, so it's not going to be for you right now. Stick to what works. Stick to what's going to help you get your foot in the door. Stick to what's going to give you the least resistance so that way you can pump out as much content as possible that's also providing value and also entertaining as quickly as possible, okay, without you getting burned out. For Canva, I honestly just think that they're phenomenal because here's a couple reasons, right? You have an opportunity to make mock-ups. So say that you have a brand and say that you want to make like a book, an ebook, or some merch like a shirt or a tumbler or whatever. You can design all of your stuff right there through Canva. It's amazing, and it'll show you exactly what it looks like. You can do business cards. You can do so many different things, okay? So if I go on CapCut, it's not going to allow me to make an ebook on there. Only thing I can do is edit videos. If I go on Captions, pretty much the same thing. But if I go on Canva, I can do all of those things and the above, okay? I can do edits for videos. I can do edits for pictures. I can do flyers. I can do business cards. I can do ebooks. I can do email blasts. I can do so many presentations. Like, it allows you to do so many different things. So I think that if you're just starting out and you don't want to use multiple platforms at one time, the very first one that you should download is going to be Canva. You could do your Instagram Reels, your Instagram Stories, your YouTube thumbnails you can do on there. That's where I do mine. And it'll also give you the opportunity to make your YouTube header and banner up there as well. So when you go onto Canva, all you have to do is literally type in at the top what you're trying to make, and it's going to give you all these different templates, and you can start designing from there. And I know I said on CapCut I don't necessarily use the templates because for me, I just don't see a reason to when I'm making long form content. But for my edits, for all of my edits that I'm doing, I love using templates on Canva because it just gives you something to start off with. Obviously, I'm probably going to change the background. I'm going to change X, Y, and Z. But it gives me a base point to kind of start from, which I kind of appreciate a lot of the time. I think the Canva's just amazing, honestly. I really do. And it's going to allow you to do everything you need to do, even on the free version, okay? Now, granted, if you want to use more features, you're going to have to get the paid version. But just know that there's still quite a bit of things that you can do on Canva in the free version. So it doesn't even take money, okay? You can become a content creator and start making money without ever spending any, okay? Make sure that you have good lighting. So if you can't afford a panel light, which I'm not going to move it right now because I'm actually using it because it's nighttime. If it was daytime when I was using daylight, I would definitely show it. So I'll probably do it on my next video maybe, or the video after next, whenever I can catch the sun. But if you're one of those people where you don't have any lighting equipment or anything like that just yet, another way in order to do it is to make your video early in the morning when the sun comes up. Go to your leasing office, go to the, office room or whatever. I'm sure they have a little office room, or go to your kitchen where you have natural lighting. Go outside to your car but don't drive, don't be driving. I've heard a lot of people have gotten demonetized for driving and making their videos, so do not do that. But you know, you can go sit in your car where you got some natural lighting coming in, or if you know that your house is pretty straight, then wait till golden hour comes. When golden hour comes, oh yes, when I say that's the perfect time to record videos, I mean that's the perfect time. The other day I was trying to catch it, and I kid you not, it was so cloudy and it was so rainy that day that instead of golden hour coming, it just kind of started getting dark, and my video kind of got dark, which is why I brought my videos back inside the house. I thought it was going to be cool to do like my videos just in the car, but it's kind of, I don't want to have to be subject to being outside in my car at a certain time. So now I'm just like, whatever, I'll make it in the house, call it a day, as long as I get you guys the information, and as long as I'm being consistent and I'm not making excuses for why I'm not making content. I wasn't even gonna make this video today, and I said, you know what, like, let me get up and let me do it, because it's the act of doing something that's gonna give you the motivation that you need to have in order to keep going. It's the act of consistently working at your craft. Maybe today you just don't have it in you. That doesn't mean give up. That means tomorrow try again. Okay? That means tomorrow try again. That means tonight try again if today didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up. Like, I wanted to make my video earlier today, but then I got so busy and I'm like, oh, it's dark outside now. I don't want to go to my car. I don't know what my lighting is going to look like in the house when it's dark outside. Like, maybe it won't be the best, but it actually turned out to be pretty nice if I don't say so myself. I kind of like this lighting, so I think I just found me a good little setup and a good little time frame to do my content. Yeah, so I just think that you guys need to just focus, make sure you're being consistent. Another thing that you need to do is network your behind off. So a lot of people live in small towns. I come from a little bitty tiny small town in Alabama, and there's not a lot of places where you can network, and especially not with people who are successful doing the things that I want to do, which is make content. You know, when I tell people I'm a content creator in Alabama, they literally tell me to go get a real job. So clearly it's not something that's widely accepted just yet within society, but I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, probably way less than that, people are going to start realizing real quick how special being content creator is. And all the people who got in when they could fit in is going to already be up top trying to help the other people get there too by that time. But I really, really think that I'm excited. Like, I think that, you know, content creation is going to be amazing for a lot of people who are consistent. So in this moment, I encourage you to believe in yourself. I encourage you to still get up and do it even when you don't feel like it, because it's in that moment where you build your will, you build your grit, you build your tenacity. And then that moment, you're showing yourself and you're proving to yourself that your body doesn't control you. It's you who controls you, okay? You tell your body what to do, not the other way around. And as long as you continue to educate yourself every single day, and you come on here and you continue to educate others every day, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. And we're gonna all win together. And I choose to believe that about you, and I choose to believe that about me as well, okay? Make a content calendar. That's another thing. And if you're not familiar with how to do that, we can go through that together as well. But ChatGPT, like, you can ChatGPT anything. And I'm not saying turn your whole entire, you know, platform and brand into something that ChatGPT made, because we can tell when you're using AI to make your videos. We want to hear somebody authentically. Don't let ChatGPT tell you what you need to say every single word. You just get a little bit of inspiration from ChatGPT and other people's profiles, and you use that information in order to build out what you want to say. For me, I let God speak through me. I sit here, I do my research, I figure out what title I want to use, and then I let God give me the words. I'm not scripting nothing out, because I want y'all to just get the real me, okay? The real tea, the real me, the real everything, okay? And that's just what it is. Like, if you don't want that, then my page is not for you. But as I continue to keep learning and as I continue to keep growing my page, I'm going to continue to keep coming on here and giving y'all the information that I have so that way you can win as well, okay? I believe in you guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep trying for another day. If you did not get up to make your YouTube video today, this is your sign to get up off of your behind and go make your video, okay? If you said you wanted to be a content creator and you didn't even make your channel yet, this is your sign to get up and go make your channel, okay? If you didn't make your header yet for your channel, this is your sign to do that. If you don't know who your ICP is, which is Ideal Customer Profile, if you don't know who that is yet, who's a part of your niche, this is your sign to get up and figure out who is your target audience, who are you speaking to? So that way you can make your videos and you can get your channel going. Let's not sleep on ourselves in 2025, guys. Let's do everything we said that we were going to do. Let's make it happen. We have to believe in ourselves and we have to continue to do it even when we don't feel motivated, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk for the day. All right, I look forward to speaking with y'all soon. Be sure to turn your alerts on. Be sure to subscribe because I'm telling you, tomorrow's video is going to be packed with some more information as well. And we're going to keep going each and every day in each and every way.